worker friends. Marko here. So, as I've observed how we as a tribe of youth workers are responding in the ongoing weirdness that is the coronavirus pandemic and how our churches are treating us and such, um, I've noticed something interesting, and that is that there's a significant amount of risk taking and experimentation taking place right now. I think it's super encouraging. Maybe it's not massive innovation in many places, but I'm encouraged by the amount of risk taking and experimentation I'm seeing um, in so many of your ministries and your thinking. And here's my conclusion. If you'd asked me a year ago why are youth workers willing to take risks and experiment, I would suggest that it's because we have to learn the skill of orienting, of adjusting to changing realities. You just can't work with teenagers for very long without um, learning that skill because they're such a change-oriented group of people. So normally I think that we tend to be change-oriented risk takers more so than other church staff positions. But I don't think it's the biggest reason. And I've said this on a handful of podcasts and things, so maybe you've heard me talk about this. I think the number one reason right now is that there's a crazy amount of permission being given by our church leadership. Normally, in non-pandemic times, there is kind of boundaries set on us, expectations and norms and history that limits our ability to take risks and experiment with new ways of doing things. And maybe a portion of that is healthy and good for us, but a lot of it is actually really restrictive and not all that helpful. But right now, there is an unprecedented, to use an overused word, amount of permission being given by those in authority over you, whether that's a senior pastor or a church board or even the collective voice of parents. And people are just saying, try something, do something. And so I just want to encourage you today to step into that permission because it won't last. It is very time stamped, and it's a uniqueness right now that is so almost universal in our churches at the moment. So step into that permission, take some risks. If you need some ideas, I want to encourage you to consider getting youth ministry in this season of disruption, which will, I hope, both encourage you and stir your imagination toward risk.